Hello and welcome back to Gamedec. We're continuing our investigation to find out about Ken and the Tree of Knowing, and to do so we have infiltrated the Han clan. The Han clan require us to collect these Goemons, which are basically just tokens, which you can see up the top, and we have to collect them every day, which I believe is this cycle up the top here. Now, we already have 3 out of the 1 Goemon that we need for this cycle. I believe we might need to hand it in by 7, I think was as in by the 7th one of these that fills up. And because we already have the Goemon that we need, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to walk around and talk to people and see whether anybody knows what's going on. So I'm going to start with this person over here. Hello. We met in Twisted and Perverted. Small world. Welcome, recruit. I handle internal security around here. What do you need? Okay, was she the person... Yeah, she was the one who we thought could have been the leader of the clan at that time, I think. What was this here? Supportive of me. Let's ask if how we can be of service. How else can I be of service to the Han clan? How can I help, mistress? It's good of you to ask, sweetie. I have a task for you. Lord is benevolent and overly trusting. He thinks all who learn about the clan will join us. I think spies should be eliminated. I intercepted correspondence with Clan Z. Is that G? Something like, I think that's how you say XI, I'm not sure. Anyway, check who's lurking around the place where we found the letters. Question and eavesdrop on whoever is there and find out what they're scheming. The letters were found at the entrance to the vault, under the golem's right palm. Alright, leave. Farewell. So, we have to listen in on the recruits under the golem's right palm. Interesting. Nothing over here. That was a time cycle. Okay, so just talking to her is a time cycle. Job offer board? A notice board. Look at the notices. The clan notice board, a place where the organization's members posted information and asked for aid. I took a closer look at the notices. That used a time? Just one of... Wait, does each of these use time? Cheating ginseng? I know the game's cheat safeguards are weak, but really hacking ginseng for a faster harvest time? Where's the self-improvement there? Zoe. Kill eagle, the reward is under a rock. Okay, look into the stream. Water is ever changing. Its meditation brings peace and allows us to hear what is forgotten. I recommend meditating by the stream. Medusa. I'm looking for my friend. I accidentally deleted a friend's contact info. If anyone knows where to find Loud Moth, I'd appreciate the info. Wolf's Claw. We'll reach enlightenment faster together. We're a reading group. We read the tree signs. Do you wish to have a discussion? Join us. You'll find us near the bell. Okay, leave. So we got some new things that we can do here. Not that we necessarily need to do them right away. What's this place? Umbra's chamber doors. Seems like a bad time to break her way in. Can we speak to you? Lord? No. Who are you? Messiah of the Roots and a snail. Let's speak to Messiah of the Roots. I'm the clan's main sword DPS. Get it? Damage per second. And you're disrupting my meditation and reflection on advancing to Mistress. I'm presently in seclusion to become worthy. Such a nomination is a big opportunity, and I won't let some loitering recruit ruin it for me. Have we met? Miasma? Mia? Haven't we met before? Oh, it's you. I'm so engrossed in meditation, I didn't notice. What are you doing here? Or ask about Maya? Yeah. I've never seen you alone before. We used to be inseparable, but the Lord placed me in seclusion ahead of my advancement. I know it's necessary, but it's difficult. Alright, I have to prepare if I'm going to be a worthy disciple of the clan. Can I help with anything? Lucy, you have a difficult time ahead of you. If I can help, I want to be of service to the clan. Then don't bother me. I must compose a poem to celebrate Lord Enlightened. It's customary to those advancing in the clan. I cannot come up with a properly epic simile to describe him. An oasis of wisdom? Liken Lord to an oasis of wisdom, or to the ultimate truth. Isn't that what he is to clan members? Your suggestions have the net's rhyme generator beat. Help me. I'll give you a Goemon, but the simile must involve something that's in the stronghold. Lord only accepts genuine experiences. Have a look around the stronghold, live like a clan member, and if you see something fitting, tell me. Alright, I'll leave for just now. Alright, we have a task. An iron 1 bell. Is that one of these slots for me here? Oh, no, that takes 1 bell. I see, and we have to collect 4 iron? Alright. Oh, there's Maya. Oh, Gamedec. We know each other. It's me, Maya. So you joined the clan after all. Well, that's good. I'm going to talk to her for 1 bell. Let's ask about Mia. Why aren't you playing with Mia anymore? I don't know what happened. We did everything together. We joined the clan, we played. We're both swords of the same build. But they only want to make her a disciple, not me. I'm happy for Mia, but they put her in solidarity and gave her different tasks. I don't know how to play solo. It's not fun anymore. Nothing is. Ask about her? What are you doing here? Recruits have been coming every day recently, so I play. I'm a sword. DPS. Now there are rumors that the Tree of Knowing is supposed to appear. I've yet to see it, so I'm waiting. I want to see it. Do you need help? Can I help you in any way? You do something to keep Mia from advancing without me, although that would be horrible. I should just be happy for her, but I'm not doing a good job of that. Alright, I'm going to go back to my recruit quests. Of course, everyone leaves me. Wow. Okay. Am I going to collect more iron? It's such a waste of your time. Who are you? Nature's gift? Ride the wave towards truth. No shit, I meant to say enlightenment. She looked around, oddly confused for an MPEC. Ignore my mistake. How can I help you, recruit? Why do you stare? I'm an MPEC. It's not my fault I'm damaged. Complain to the admins. Scan? I started the scan. The MPEC's code was clunky and rather crude. Its purpose was to simulate an MPEC while concealing the player underneath. Like a reminder that we know each other. It's nice to see you again. Did you manage to make the potion? What? Oh yeah, sure. My Ginkgo biloba potions restore mana and health. I don't know what the clan would do without me. Thanks for asking. She was getting basic facts wrong. She wasn't the nature's gift I had met at the entrance. Expose her. I know you're not an MPEC. That's preposterous. Alright, I'm not an MPEC. I'm a journalist and I'm conducting an investigation here. Up until a few months ago, the Hon clan was just another minor clan in the game. And now, Lord is net famous and treated as an authority while the clan is swimming in recruits and no one knows anything about it. Okay. So, is that in what is the Hon clan? Oh wait, I'm past this. Yeah, we're into the next section now. So, Ken entered the tree shortly before his death is the one we know there. Lord is well known and influenced is the new thing that we got up the top. Who controls it? We can also get rid of those. Is there any that we can unlock right now apart from sleeves? We can get Vox Populi. Maybe. We can also get Molecular Scripter. Okay. We'll hold on to our points, but it's good to know we've got some. Let's ask about our investigation. So what kind of investigation are you running here? I'm investigating the case of missing people and mysterious deaths. All clues led here. I'm not blending in well enough. Help me. I need to obtain documents that the Hon clan keeps under lock and key. Bring me 2 pertinent holopics and I'll share with you what I've already discovered. Sure. Alright, I'll do that. Okay. Did I have to come back by now with my Romans? No? I guess we have to come back by the end. I thought it was 7 on the first one, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, must not be. Over here? Nothing? Okay. Back this way? We could do some more Iron Bell getting, I guess, right now. Oh, he's standing over here. Does that mean that we... Oh, maybe he moves on the same cycle every time? Oh, that would be cool. Snail? Knight's Code hummed with life. A perfect world in which to meditate and look for enlightenment. I gazed at a snail. Its slow movement mesmerized me. Oh, so she's walking in now. My mind drifted. I fell into a strange state. The world went pale. I stopped feeling the sunshine. I had completely different images before my eyes. A vision? The past? In my mind's eye, I saw Ken Zhao break into the Lord's house. Angry, he muttered under his breath. I take an interest in your followers, and suddenly I get so many mystic signs that it makes me a chosen one. Don't think it'll make me a follower. I'll keep digging until I learn what you're up to and find the fucking tree of knowing. I'm a Gamedec. Oh no. Us converting him to a Gamedec maybe screwed him forever. Well, good to know. We got some more iron? Yeah, let's get some more iron. Because, I mean, it's one of the clan cycle things that we can do, so why not do it? I was working automatically, thoughts were flowing freely, the world went grey. Was another signal coming? I saw Ken again. He was in the stronghold. He didn't look quite so confident, he kept searching in forbidden places. Alright, you smart-ass tree of knowing. Maybe you're not in cahoots with the Lord. 314, is that what you want me to call you? You're a prisoner of the Hauntland. Can you answer something more than those fucking signs? I don't get it. Trying to decipher your hints, but it's not easy. Who are you hiding from? He's speaking to the tree? Well, that's not a good sign. Thunder and suspects. Okay, interesting. Who are you? Master Gold Wielder. You're not the person I need to bring these materials to. Mistress Eternal Cocoon. Hello. Master Rock Borer, I do need to speak to you. About signs. Bell. Yeah, okay. Meditation group next to the bell. Oh, didn't mean to click there. Just meant to click over here. There we go. We'll do lots of clicks instead of doing the click and drag that I was doing before. So it seems like when you do this, what it's doing is it's hiding a bunch of clicks underneath. So when you just click and drag, what it's actually doing is it's like doing click, 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 and just not showing it to you. It's interesting. Hello, are you the right person? Yes, hello. The MPEC greeted me enthusiastically. Welcome to the Forge. This is where the clan members' equipment and characters are made. Collecting resources to keep it going is very important, and searching the environment will help you build perseverance and awareness. Bring the resources to me and I will reward you for your work with a potato gourmand. Once I place the resources in the warehouses, you are free to use them to create something in the forge. I would like to donate resources to the clan. I opened the pouches to hand over my collected items to the warehouse. I handed over some iron for use of the clan. Here's a potato gourmand to show that you've contributed to the good of the clan and that you're on a positive road to self-improvement. Alright, cool. How do I use the forge? First, you need to light the furnace. Take wood from the woodshed and throw it in the furnace to turn cinders into flame. Then rotate the hearth to direct the heat flow into the right tool in order to power it. Then you can get to work. You insert the material in the appropriate tool and wait the right amount of time, fanning the flames as needed. Where do I get steel? I know I can collect iron and crystals in the stronghold. Where do I get steel? Steel is made by processing iron ore in the furnace for at least 2 bells. I'm sure you can do it. Alright, leave. That was a bell there. Virtulium. Knight's Code. Genre: a clan-based MMO game that takes place on the floating island stylized after medieval Japan. I think we already read that one. Gamer things. Iron and steel. Some materials, also called resources, can be gathered at a stronghold. Others, that are more advanced, need to be crafted at the forge. Steel is made by smelting iron in the furnace for 2 to 4 bells. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna head back now. I assume that we will need to hand in the thing here. Maybe it just teleports you when you need to hand it in? Tributary? Recruits are obliged to show full commitment to the work for the clan. Do you have proof of your commitment? I have it. Yeah, here you go. Yes, here's proof of my work for the clan. Magnificent. I hope the work brought you happiness. Now go to the Lord's house and give an account of your actions. You are expected. Oh no. You have to say how you got these things? Well, at least I did one properly. I stood before the clan's elders. I bowed. She looked at Lord, who nodded his head. We're pleased to have you playing with us. We want all recruits to wear the Han clan insignia. Find the forge, make your own insignia as proof that you are one of us. You'll be given plenty of time, 2 entire cycles, to do this. This quest is from Lord himself. Treat it as a priority. This is where you'll embark on the wondrous and joyous path towards enlightenment. One day it may take you to the Tree of Knowing. Lord is the only one who has entered it more than once. Many others have never been worthy of this honor. It is my duty to guide others. Welcome to the start of your path. Okay, so we have to go make ourselves an insignia. And we have learned something. What happened to those who entered the tree? Well, Lord's been in it. So they are either dead, enlightened, or something else. I'm going to guess something else is the right answer. Or Lord never went in the tree. Okay, Knight's Code. Insignia. Recruits' insignias are symbols of being a member of the Han clan. They must be crafted at the forge. Recipe. Process iron ore for 2 to 4 bells with a chisel. Okay. Well, we know we have 4 iron. So, let's... Do we need wood? Is that the next thing that we need? It doesn't cost me anything to speak with you, does it? No. If everyone can feel whatever they want, whenever they want, how can one trust their feelings? The Han clan is the path to true happiness. That's fine. They used a bell? Okay. My own book of recipes for making items at the forge. It only contained the recipes I personally learned. Check how to make a recruit's insignia. Iron ore with a chisel for 2 to 4 bells. Make an item, take the appropriate resource from storage, iron ore, steel bar, or crystal. I must place the material in the appropriate machine. Then I should light the furnace by putting wood in it. I need to position the furnace to transfer heat into the machine. After that, I must sit on a bench and wait for the needed number of bells, stoking the fire as needed. Okay. That's fine. So I need to get wood. Yeah, okay. So it allows you to craft things that you've got, place material, and then... Yeah. It told me the exact same thing again. That's fine. Right, so I need to find some wood. Is this wood? It's crystal. I'm not interested. Ah, there we go. Wood. Timber. Alright, I need to collect 4 for it to count, so let's go around and see if we can get 4 of these. Cutting and gathering, cutting and gathering. The sounds around me died away. Yes, it was coming. A vision. Ken was talking to someone he called 314 again. Why me? There are so many people willing to follow your signs. Why are you showing me more? Do you really want me to believe I have been chosen? Or is it because both our lives have been ruined by that damn tree? Oh. Okay, so he's not talking to the tree. He's talking about somebody who's had their life ruined by the tree. I can see you're looking for help, but I don't know how to find you. How can I help you? Tell me, 314, how do I get into the tree? Interesting. Alright, over here. Is this the front gate that we came in originally? It is. Do you think there's wood out here? Yes, there is. So we'll grab that. Anything else along here? Nope. Doesn't seem to use up time if we just wander. So we might as well wander. Grab that. That's the last bit of timber that we need. Okay, so now we can take this back to the forge, which should give us another Goemon, which should mean that we're still well ahead on Goemon. Nice. Down here. Hello. Donate resources. Here's the timber. Thank you. Right, so I got my reward for this cycle. So now I put heat in. So I put heat in the. Wait. Is this the chisel? Do you reckon? This one over here. Which one do you reckon is the chisel? All right. Do I put wood in there? Did that work? Maybe. A chisel. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I need to pick up the wood first. I picked up some timber. Now I need to rotate this. Twice. Then get my iron ore. Then place the iron ore in the chisel. For 2 to 4 bells. I don't need to be here. It's 2 to 4, right? So I can go away for 2 to 4 bells. That's fine. What have we got? Strange rock. Pick up the stone. I picked it up. No one was around. Pick up the stone. Wondered what I'd find this time. No one was around. Okay, I think I messed up twice, but that's okay. Back down here. So that was one site? That was one thing, I think? Okay, that's fine. Back up here. I thought I heard the bell go twice, but that's okay. Wait, I thought I could speak to her last time. It's not. Suspects. We'll leave them be. Hello. Welcome, recruit. The building behind me is the clan's vault, a safe place where we store loot, members' items, and records of battles. He flinched. Custody of the vault is an important duty, which was entrusted to me. Ask about him. It's nice to meet a master. It's time for recruits. Can you tell me what you do here? It's not what you'd imagine. I thought advancing in the clan would let me play more and improve, and I made it to Vault Master, and it didn't. It's a trial period, maybe that's why I'm struggling so much, but keeping the books in order is an important job, yes. Isn't that what the Han clan teaches us? I guess only challenges and taking responsibility give one happiness. I guess I still don't get it. Oh well. Okay, so be of service. Can I assist you if you work for the Han clan? He beamed. Yes, you'll be assigning loot, and I'll finally get a moment to play. Inquire. What are the rules for assigning loot? It's simple. Loot goes to the most valuable clan members, but only those who haven't gotten anything recently. We have valuable items in the vault. You'll assign them to the main cleric, the main shield, or the main sword. They'll distribute the items further. Talk to them. You'll find their names in the Book of Loot. Okay, agree. I'm very happy to help. In line are Cleric Rockborer, Sword Miasma of the Roots, and Shield Eternal Cocoon. Choose who will get the loot. Alright, leave. I'm going to go. We can do it later. I need to go pick up my insignia. Down here. Down here. It's not gotten 2 cycles? Really? Oh, I need to put more... I need to put more wood in there. There we go. That's why I didn't do another one, because I only put in 1 cycle's worth of wood. Okay, now I can go and assign loot. So I'm now in the vault, I guess. Just somewhere I wanted to be. So there's chests and things in here. There's Golem's cracked plate. Ooh, there's all sorts in here. Prophecies. Let's start with the prophecy. In plain sight lay the gold-framed text of the Han clan's prophecy. We use Infotainer to analyze the text. I searched the dark web looking for similar leads and phrases. Many statements indicated that entering the Tree of Knowing was forbidden, and those who entered ended up dead. Be skeptical? Hey, we got a puzzle piece, that's what I was looking for. An in-game artifact that kills players and admins haven't reacted, no media or player base uproar. It was a stretch, an urban legend. I'm also going to read it. I read it. In short, the Tree of Knowing has roots in many worlds, and those worlds have roots into it as well. It is a source. During the end times, the tree will be the world's only chance for survival. The plan is to draw from and protect it during the apocalypse. Okay. So, what happens? Death report. Several people who've entered the tree died in an accident soon after. Okay. Interesting. So let's leave here. Make sure not to speak to anyone. I also want to grab my insignia, if possible, before we head back. took out the recruit's insignia. Nice. So I now have that as well. So I got it within 1 cycle and I was given 2 to do it. Hopefully that'll count for something. And I got my golem in this cycle as well. Wonderful. Hand it over. Of course, here's the sigil. I am very pleased you have done well. Now proceed to the Lord's chambers. He and Umbra want to talk to you there. Nice. Hello, you two. I bowed to the clan's elders. I see you are wearing the clan insignia. The Master of Laughter said you would do it with ease, but I didn't believe it. But the Master of Laughter is always right. That's why we always follow his counsel. Oh, we always follow his counsel, do we? He peered inside the chamber with reverence. It's the Jester! The character wearing the Jester costume was not pleased with the flattery. Congratulations, you so promise. A bit more work and you'll earn your disciple wings and flight privileges. Go and keep serving the clan. Okay, so we thought the Jester might be involved at some point, and there he is. Who controls the Tree of Knowing? Well, it could be the Master of Laughter. What's the Demiurge? The entire clan is guided by signals from the being in the Tree of Knowing, or someone hidden. But the Lord doesn't run the clan single-handedly. Interesting. Right, so now we can head back over here. Let's go back to assigning loot, because we wanted to search the vault, so... wait, it was this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Up here. And in we go. So, let's look at the chest. A treasure chest holding equipment that clan members would leave behind as they were entering the Tree of Knowing. The chest was secured with a lock. Leave. I don't necessarily have a way in there yet. Golem's cracked plate. The Golem's shattered metal plate was glistening in the display case. The inscription said, a Goryeo plate. Inspect. The plate was cracked from the impact. It had some words carved into it. Damage made it illegible. All I could see were small scratches forming the number 314 at the bottom. A signed label had a reference to a specific page of the Book of Loot. Inspect. The plate was cracked from the impact. Alright, I already got it. That's fine. So I can now head here. The Book of Loot, a voluminous tome. It was bound with a chain and a gold padlock. Need to ask Goldwielder for a key to this book. Okay. We can do that. Hey, Goldwielder. How do I open the Book of Loot? Book of Loot is locked. How do I go about opening it? Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's my sigil. It'll open anything. Leave? You mean including the chest? Maybe not. I'm gonna analyze it. I could open this lock if I had a small lockpick. I could make an extra one at the forge. All I needed was a small crystal and a milling machine. It would take only a moment to carve the right shape. Well, 2 to 3 bells maybe. Okay. So, a versatile tool, although its delicate structure made it prone to breaking, it will open most small locks found in enemy strongholds. That one said 2 to 3, the other one said 1 to 4. Okay, that's fine. Good to know. Book of Loot. Use Goldwielder's sigil. I open the tome. Let's look at the story of acquiring a golem. Golems, also known as Goryeo, are peaceful MPEX. They ponder and weave gossamer to make the sky beautiful. The magic of words awakens them. The plate in each Goryeo's neck has the live command on it. A cunning Dao clan player added and served to it, followed by his name. But owning a golem is dangerous. A Goryeo went mad once. Rumors say the owner shouted, "Serve the right cause." The giant deemed the Tree of Knowing to be the right cause. He killed the owner and came to the Han stronghold, roaring that it would set the tree free. Our sword mistress had to summon her smoke katana to pierce the golem's armor, shattering the plate underneath. Okay. Doesn't really tell us too much else. See what's stored in the vault? I checked what else was in the Book of Loot besides stories. Information on items in the vault. Interesting. The chest contained equipment of all those who had entered the tree. Sealed pouches held the belongings of those locked inside items. Okay. See what Ken left behind? Ken Zhao entered the Tree of Knowing as an enlightened. He left behind Katana of Vigilance, a crystal bowl, notes. Ah, we need the notes. Loot from the last battle. Trash sold. Enemies' wings were distributed evenly among participants. This little piggy got the mighty Eye of Doom in the last battle. Lord was present. He's the best and has the skills of all roles. Tank, DPS and healer maxed out. He's a one-man army. That's why he raided with us, but only helped us occasionally. He didn't want to spoil our fun. He only took the Eye of Doom for himself. The penultimate boss's wings still have to be assigned. Alright, check loot assignments. The candidates set to receive loot from the last raid were representatives of the 3 roles: Sword, Cleric and Shield. Goldwielder was terrible at keeping records. The book had no helpful information. At least he wrote down their names. Eternal Cocoon was the Shield, Rockborer was the Cleric, and Miasma of the Roots was the Sword. Okay. So I guess I need to go and see them, and maybe that will help. I'm not entirely sure what I meant. Alright, speak to the raiders. Okay, that's fine. Find all the clues in the vault. We're at 3 of 6. Okay. I assume some of the clues... Can I see anything else on the golem's plate? No. I assume some of the clues are going to be in that chest. Oh, we also have this. Ah, okay. It's nice that it tells us how many clues are actually here, because it would be quite easy to miss. Book of Finance. The Han clan's Book of Finance. It was locked. Needed a very small lockpick to open a lock like this. Analyze the lock. I took a closer look at the lock's mechanism. I needed a very small lockpick to open it. A lock could be carved by using the crystal. Okay, so I need 2 lockpicks basically. That's fine. Let's leave here. I should have enough wood. I need crystals, right? Cutting, gathering, sounds of me, the sounds around me died away. Yes, it was coming, a vision. This time I saw 314, this time I saw this 314 Ken had mentioned, the entity whose existence was devoted to solving puzzles, like me and Ken before he died. Maybe that's why 314 seemed familiar, close. He had a different case and little information. To save a player, he had to guess, and against all odds, he got it right. Killed, kind of by accident, 314 opened up to what was unexplained. Okay, interesting. Sorry, I'm going back to Knight's Code. Crystal in the milling machine. Crystal in the milling machine. 2 to 3 cycles. Is this the milling machine? That's a grinder. Milling machine. Okay, cool. Oh, I can't hand in the crystals till I have 4 anyway. I think, right? So I need to go find 4 crystals before I can do this. What are you? Just some... Oh, there we go. There's crystals. That's fine. Oh, I just realized I didn't use my Gorman last time, I think. Either that or I must have earned 2 during one cycle. Crystals? That's fine. And then crystal. Nice. So now I can take these back. And fuse and make them into a lockpick. Or 2 lockpicks, really. Hey. Donate resources. Hand over the crystals. So I got the Gorman. Right. So now, I'm going to grab wood. Can I grab 2 at once? No. Add fuel. Can I add 2 lots of fuel? That's what I want to check. Cool. Right, now we rotate it round. Does it cost a bell for each time you rotate it? It does. Oh, wow. Crystal. Billing machine. Now I need to go hand in the thing. I can come back and get the lockpick afterwards. Okay. It's all coming together. Right. Hello. I do have one more bell, actually, to use before I need to come here. I guess I shouldn't waste my last bell. Even if all I do is gather a resource. You know what I could do? I can speak to... yeah, I can speak to Mia. And ask her about the loot. That'll at least progress that quest. Hello. Division of loot. I'll be dividing the loot. I'd like to know... If I need any, buddy, I'm a sword. Don't you think that makes me a priority? I'm taking part in every battle of late. I play non-stop and I'm yet to see any loot. There's always someone more important. Alright, we'll leave. The cycle has run its course. It's time to meet and summarize the events. Do not loiter here. Go to the front of the Lord's house. Go to the tributary, do it, or I'll be forced to give you an official reprimand. Okay. That's fine. I'm here. Sigil. Here's the token. Excellent. You so promise, recruit. Lord Enlightened and Umbra are expecting you in our leader's home. Go there. Alright. I bowed as soon as I entered. If we are to trust you and reveal clan secrets to you, you should trust us as well. Prove that you do. Tell me something you don't wish to become public knowledge about you or the people in your life. Access codes to Bliss or Fredo Haggis's secret. They already know Fredo Haggis's secret because the Jester is in charge. Fredo Haggis, son of a Blue Whales Interactive exec, hacked into Twisted and Perverted and was enjoying the game's assets. He's a minor. Secrets of the world's luminaries. Bravo, you've just given proof of great trust and commitment. The man smiled and nodded his head in approval. It's time to focus on spiritual growth. Next time we'll discuss signals from the tree. Remember to reflect and form an opinion on them. Oh, okay. That's fine. But we know they already had that information, so there was absolutely no problem giving it to them. Because we know that the Jester knows the information, so... like, they have it. So it's basically just... Ooh, lockpick. Wonderful. If it's stuff they already have, I mean, it doesn't really seem like there's any problem with it. Grab that. Stick it in here. I think that will actually go for another one, because it's still on. So we'll let that go for a cycle. But yeah, I didn't want to give them access to Bliss, because in Bliss we have Ken Zhao's thing. Or we did. So it seems like a bad idea to give them access to that, which we know they might not have. Right, chest. Oh, I actually got 3 lockpicks for that. Oh, never mind. We actually don't need to make any more, but that's okay. Open chest with a lockpick. I had the right lockpick with me. The little thing broke, but the chest opened. There wasn't much in the chest. Clearly someone had already looked through it before me. Go through the things belonging to the unerring Arrow of Darkness. The pouch of the player was with the nickname Unerring Arrow of Darkness contained a case for wings attached to armor and a notebook. Read the notebook. Notebook had a list of observed mystical signs. He had begun spawning them on his own. He made a special meditation bowl and left it where the Tree of Knowing appeared. A cycle later he'd return and find answers in the water. He believed he was talking to someone in the Tree of Knowing. He made a note on how to ask questions and get answers through meditating. The description was detailed. I could recreate this bowl at the forge, crystal and a few hammer swings, and I'd know if it really worked. Okay. So meditation bowl is crystal and chisel for 2 to 5 bells. Okay. Let's determine the chest's contents. A scroll recording the contents suggests the chest contained items belonging to those who'd entered the tree. It looked like none of them returned to collect their equipment. All their things were here as if entering the tree meant game over permanently. Why didn't they return here even for a moment? Okay. So what happened? Tree for former players. None of the people who entered the tree were still played with the Han clan. They stopped playing altogether. Look through the tanned orangutans things. Took me a minute to find the right pouch. Lots of high-level equipment. Someone added a piece of conversation with an enlightened. A debriefing after entering the tree. Lord's answers were incoherent. He was yelling, giving crazy looks, mad at the interviewer for having doubts. He stopped the conversation. Look through the entries randomly. I skimmed through the quest logs and chat logs of people who had entered the Tree of Knowing. Many of them stressed that the Lord's use of the phrase, spread your wings and fly to enlightenment, was intentional. Some described the wings as a vital piece of equipment, others wrote about birds. Someone cast a steel cage at the forge and caught a raven with it. They didn't go anywhere without it, the birds stayed at their side in case the tree appeared. Oh, we can't go through randomly anymore? Interesting. But I can look at the case for wings. The case for wings was empty. The imprint suggested that they were an exact copy of those that Ken was wearing when he died. Oh, bat wings. The inscription suggested they were made for the ritual of entering the Tree of Knowing. So we got a lot of deduction there, I hope. Madness in the tree. Encountering the signs in the Tree of Knowing drove some entrants crazy. So they're either dead, trapped, or enlightened. Interesting. Well, it's good to know. We needed a lockpick for something else as well. Was it the Book of Finance? Open with a lockpick. The lock was more complex than the others I saw in Knight's Code. The lockpick broke, but the book finally lay open before me. Check the table of contents. The Han clan's expenses and revenues. The recipe for a Gorman. Check the Gorman recipe. Turned out that a potato Gorman could be ground out from steel. Clan currency could be made at the forge. I could make some myself. Interesting. So as a stamped steel token of the Han clan sigil presented as a symbol of one's working commitment to the clan, Gormans could be crafted at the forge. Carve steel in the milling machine for 3 to 6 bells. The processing time will likely be closer to the upper end of the aforementioned range. Okay. Check the records of clan finances. Most of it was encrypted, but what I managed to read was still interesting. Now, by the way, this would be very good if we had Cheater. I think that's the reason why it lets you craft them, because if we had Cheater, we could fill up all the resources, and then all we need to do is just chuck the steel in there at the start of each cycle and do what we like, right? But because we don't have that, and we have to gather the resources, it's actually going to take us 4 bells to gather the iron, followed by, you know, however long it takes to turn iron into steel. Then we have to turn it into the other thing. I don't think it's going to be entirely worth it, but it's good to know. Most of it was encrypted, but what I managed to read was still interesting. All those who passed the trial period were obliged to provide financial support to the organization, regularly in large amounts. It suggested that clan members tended to hail from wealthier social strata, either that or they were just gullible. Okay. We have now found all the clues in the vault. Wonderful. Right, so we also need to make the meditation bowl like the one that Ken used, and take holopicks for the faulty MPEG. Okay, well, we can do that. Right, leave. And let's see, we need to go and speak to the other people who who want loot. So let's see what we can do here. Were you? Yes, you were one of the people who wanted loot. Oh, and we got supported of me on her as well. Stand aside. I wouldn't want to damage you accidentally. Repairing a golem requires a lot of work, and I need to give it my full attention. Forgive me, I do not have the time to look after novices. Talk about loot? I'll be distributing loot. What was the last time you got loot? When was the last time you got any loot? Is that a joke? I got some scraps from the last raid. Goldwielder dumped this golem on me as compensation. Now I'm stuck fixing it. Goldwielder's raid performance is terrible, and he decides things like this. And I see he started outsourcing. True, a golem is a fascinating machine, but fixing it means work, not loot. Goldwielder owes me a reward. Who should get the loot? Who do you think should get a part of the loot? Me, obviously. I'm the clan's shield, the tank. It's the most important role. No sword can survive even a single blow if I'm not taking part in the battle. In the prophecy, the clan protects the tree. If our shield is not like a stronghold, we'll protect nothing. Giving me the loot serves the clan. Okay, ask about the golem. Who's the giant? A Goryo. It attacked the stronghold, but our sword mistress smashed it, as usual. I'm glad she stopped where she did. There's potential here. Right, anyway. This Goryo could be ours. A clan with a defense golem. As a shield, I wouldn't mind a giant taking the brunt of the damage. I'd finally advanced. They stopped treating me on par with that loser, Goldwielder. It's just I've fixed almost everything, and it still won't awaken. I need to figure out what's wrong. But they keep giving me chores. I'm no expert, but I can't help but feel that the sword stuck in its neck isn't improving its health. How about you take it out? No, that's not it. Goryo are creatures of magic and nullified the sword's effect, and its lower body is untouched. Dang it. How can I help? How can I be of service to the Han clan? Finish your task for Gold Wielder first, then we'll talk, because it's true I could use some help. Okay, cool. Are you the last one I need, Master Rockborer? I believe you are. Welcome to the Han clan. All information is precious. The clan collects information. The tree signals knowledge. What is it that you seek? To talk about loot? Goldwielder told me to distribute loot. Are you the clan cleric? I haven't been raiding much lately, as it's not that important. I recently got some loot, so going by his silly rules, it wasn't my turn. But I could use some things. Give me some loot and you'll get a Gorman. I do a lot for the clan. Recently I've been babysitting recruits, teaching them about the tree signals, so, you know. Scan to find out who he is. That's intriguing that that's an option. Let's ask about him. Can you tell me what you do in the clan? I handle signals from the Tree of Knowing. The uninitiated call them signs. It's one of the main duties of the Han clan. I collect them and try to learn as much as I can. It's the only truly worthwhile goal I've found in this life. Clan rules dictate that only Lord Enlightened has the right to read signs, but someone has to make sure no recruit misunderstands them. Thus, I lead those dedicated to expanding sign knowledge. I hear more and help the lower ranked find their way through the tree signals. Ask about the group dedicated to expanding knowledge? Mention a group dedicated to expanding knowledge? In the clan channel, I saw that you had a quest from Goldwielder. Finish it first, then return and we'll talk about the meditation group. May also have a task for you that'll make use of service to the clan. Okay. And now I need to tell Goldwielder who he should give the gold to. It should be the shield, because one, the shield wants it. This guy will only give me a Goleman, which I don't care about. I have lots of them. And the sword, although wanting it, didn't have a supportive thing on them. And I want this person to be supportive of me. Assign loot. I analysed the matter. And what should I decide? As always, it should go to the tank. Loot should go to the main shield, Eternal Cocoon. Are you sure? Yes. I checked everything thoroughly and talked to the raiders. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. Great, great. I'm sure you're right. So great to have someone decide this for me. Here's a potato sigil. I was gonna say it's. I was only thinking it sounded like potato before, but that's quite clearly just said potato. Did they have a court? Did they have a court fool here? I can ask for more tasks if I want to. Lord censors signals. Lord holds back information on some signals. He collects it and makes sure no one talks about it. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to leave for just now. Is that... Well, you know what? Give me another task. Managing the vault must be a lot of work. Is there anything I can help you with? Okay, I'll give you a rather confidential task. I assigned an item incorrectly. An artifact from PvP went to our young DPS. Retrieve it. Alright. Fine, what am I supposed to do? Retrieve an item from a DPS. Miasma of the Roots. I don't care how. Threaten, plead, or steal as long as the books check out. Ooh. Yeah, that's not gonna go down well. That's the kind of thing that people don't like. Hey, I gave you this loot. Now I'd like it back. Hello. Talk about the artifact. You supposedly have an artifact? Yes, Goldwielder assigned it to me for my service to the clan. I worked hard to be noticed for a long time. It was important to me. Can you give it back? Goldwielder miscalculated. You will have to return the artifact. Why? Vox Populi. Tell her the best build in exchange for the artifact. Alright. This seems like a Vox Populi situation. We will take it. Fame is no longer a tool that serves you. It is you who serves others. You know best which arguments will convince people, especially if it concerns protecting the weak. Your knowledge of the law and human psyche makes you capable of changing people's minds. Alright. Give me the artifact. I'll tell you the most effective profession build in Knight's Code. You'll raise hell even without the artifact. She hesitated but gave me the artifact. Fine. I gave her the information. Cool. I have now done that as well. So now I can bring the artifact back to Goldwielder. Nobody is unhappy with me and we're all good to go. That should help with getting trust anyway. Here's the artifact. I retrieved the artifact here. You did so well last time. I wish I were that confident. Alright, I assigned an item incorrectly. You'll need to get the artifact from the tank. Oh no. How many things did you give incorrectly? There are rumors on the net that anyone independently trying to examine the Tree of Knowing and its signals tends to disappear. Okay. Great, here's your potato sigil. Wham bam, the cycle's done. Run along to the Lord's house. Tributary awaits your report. Go to him or you'll be reprimanded. Okay. Wonder what a reprimand costs. Maybe it just costs a Gorman? In which case it might be worth it, but who knows. Hello. Here's the Gorman. Laziness is the worst thing under the sun. Here's proof of my commitment. You warm the cockles of my heart. Cool. And now we can go in. Hello. I looked at them and they looked at me. I lowered my head in greeting. Lord decides who is given the honor of entering the tree, but graciously listens to all opinions. Think of who you wish to nominate as worthy for this honor. Who is close to enlightenment? I expect your answer within the next few cycles. What if I want to nominate myself? The impertinence! We must work on your ego. Readiness for enlightenment means a lot of money. It means making great sacrifices for the clan. Let him ask. Questions help find wisdom. But moderation is wisdom in itself, right, Umbra? Choose your words wisely, recruit. Took Ken less time to enter the tree. That's a little bit too much. We're still under the radar right now. I'm going to ask for the Lord's opinion. In the end, the decision is yours, enlightened one. How can I convince you? He smiled, ironically. With patience. He looked at me closely. You would have to gain the nomination of at least one clan master. And pass the final test of the recruitment trial, of course. Show your knowledge with the Han clan, its mission, and the Tree of Knowing. Prepare for the test. If you want to do more, gain a nomination. I'm very curious if you can do it. He nodded and let me know that the audience was over. Okay, so now we know why we need the clan's trust. We need the clan's trust so that we can, so that we can enter the Tree of Knowing. I see. So that's our goal, is entering the Tree of Knowing right now. See, we didn't even know what our goal really was up until this point. So we also have one of these we still don't know at all. So we need to know who controls the Tree of Knowing, which is interesting. We need to know what happened to those who entered the tree. And we need to know something else that we don't have any info on at all right now. Interesting. So, with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.